I've got a little bonus video for you today. A number of you have been wanting to see my full collection of customs, so here they are. We'll start with BTAS and go in series chronological order. My plans for BTAS are themed by shelf, and this first one is the government/law enforcement shelf. This seemed like the best place to include Arkham, and I've planned a little Hardak riser to go above Gordon, Bullock, and Mayor Hill, since they all became duplicates in that story. You may see some stand-ins throughout, as the collection is constantly evolving due to how many customs I've made and have yet to make. Next is the action episode shelf. This will showcase some of the bigger action or dramatic moments, and you can see Robin is waiting for both a helmeted head and a Tony Zuko to drag. Some of these guys will end up on my favorite episode shelf too. Harley and Scarecrow will move to allow for the Riddler's Hand of Fate to be chasing the dynamic duo here. Moving down further, we have what I'm calling the psychological shelf. Now, you might say Arkham should be here, and it will be represented, but this is more of a psychology for Batman shelf. My favorite episode, Perchance to Dream, will have a nice diorama of the bell tower here, showcasing Bruce's inner dialogue. At the bottom currently is a mix of what will eventually be the kooky villain shelf and some of the alternate reality shelf. Kite Man and Harley will move out, but they fit in here for now. Man, I really love the way that Kite Man turned out. Red Batman from What Is Reality will be one of the anchors for the said reality shelf. Red Riddler will join him, as well as any of McFarlane's randomly colored platinum variants. Jumping up to more BTAS, we have kind of the main players and a mix of Bruce's past, with more to join later. The top of the building will see a first night out Bruce from Phantasm, because the original Batman moved up here to McFarlane's rooftop dio. Moving over to the right, a small handful of other villains, most notably my custom Red Claw. The ventriloquist will eventually be getting his giant henchman, Rhino, to go behind him, but I haven't gotten to him yet. Below them is the Bat Computer from Heart of Ice, complete with a chicken soup reference in Alfred's hands and a purple Bruce Wayne from Batman Beyond. That Bruce will actually end up over here with a shelf of the suit display cases surrounded by foam rock. Below that are the two Bat vehicles. The Bat Cycle will end up being chased by a custom Fran Bat. That's Francine, that's just what I call her. The Kenner Bank will have the two robbers from the beginning of the intro because I liked it so much when I shot it last year for Instagram. The last part of BTAS begins with the Batwing in the clouds, video link above, and some more GCPD on a custom roof diorama above a lineup from the Almost Got 'Em gang. That transitions into TNBA with the Over the Edge couch cast and a Holiday Nights tribute below. Over the Edge gets another scene on the roof and more characters below them. To the right, character pairings from various TNBA episodes, with the cel-shaded Firefly battle being a favorite of mine. Dick Grayson will also join the Civilian Identities line too. TNBA continues with more pairings and customs sprinkled in. Then we come down to the massive standout in TNBA Clayface, complete with Annie. We'll drop in on my favorite movie represented with a full shelf for the World's Finest event. That middle thing will be one of the large Wayne Lex T7 robots from the end, and this is the shelf where Lex lives, naturally. That takes us perfectly into the Superman animated shelf, which has surprisingly become my overall favorite one to look at. Something about all these characters together, who have almost all never been made, really makes me happy to see them. Lobo was always a favorite character, and I think he remains my top favorite custom so far. From Superman, we go into Justice League, where you see most of the Lords and my full cel-shaded team that I featured recently, link above. Below them is my current crop of JLU, and there are so many more characters to come from both of these shows. Who are you excited to see? Lastly, we jump to the future to Batman Beyond. This is another really awesome range of characters to see all together building that world. This may look like a lot already, but I think I'm only a little over half done with them. Almost forgot about this shelf. It's kind of a catch-all right now, but will essentially be the STAS and TNBA crossover episodes outside of the movie. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed seeing everything I've made so far. How many customs did you count throughout this whole video, and which ones are your favorites? Who are you most looking forward to seeing still? Drop some comments below and let's talk about all of it. Have a good one, and happy collecting!